Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Q-tip, my friends. This was included in another video, a longer one, about this whole battle. We're going to talk about 2v1s or working together with another tank. Things you can do to make it difficult for the enemy tank to fight his best fight, essentially. So we'll take it from the CS-53 who's pushing in. Now, this little LTTB has been wearing me out. You can see he's done a bunch of damage to me. I know he's there. But I was fighting him, and then I turn around and I see that the CS-53 is pushing Kratos right there. This was a really great game where this guy just randomly, he and I started working together really well. All right. So I see this, we're going to double team. So we'll come in here. He's actually backing out nicely, allowing me to get a shot. So first thing I'll say is don't face hug guys where your support can't get a shot. So he's kind of backing out, and we nuke this dude. The old double tap, we take him down. Now here comes the LTTB, and here's another instructive thing. We put the front armor to him so he can't get too many easy shots. And now Kratos is looking to block this guy and pin him. And this is where, when you're 2v1 on somebody, things you want to do are get to both sides of them so you can do damage easily, so you're not both shooting the front of them, okay? And clearly this is permissive because there's nobody else around here. The other one is to bump into them and try to trap them as best as possible. So A, they can't get away, and B, they can't get a great shot. Now, interestingly, I don't know why this LTTB decides to switch his focus onto the Udez there. I would not do that if I were him. He had a better chance of killing me, or at least maiming me worse. But he comes off of Kratos, and now we're both going to do the old ram into. And the reason we want to bump and ram into somebody is to make it more difficult for them to fight, more difficult for them to aim. How many times have you been trying to aim in on something and somebody bumped you and the gun goes off? That's what you're trying to do here. You see Kratos backs up to block him. Really nicely done. Pins him up on the wall. I'll ram him to get some damage. And now he just gets killed by the old 2v1 right there. We're going to go a little bit later on. We're going to come down here, and you can see that, again, working together kind of randomly. The Tornvagen is taking on the 703, but Kratos is coming in behind. And another thing you want to do is to cause the single tank to have to pick one. All right? So he turns, he's ignoring me. Looks like he wants to go over at the Udez and maybe kill him. This is wise on his part. He needs to pick one. That was a mistake. He should have continued to push in on Kratos, but it's very possible he knew or thought that Kratos had the reload. Now check this out. This guy is pushing in. Kratos is backing up. That makes me believe he's on a reload. Okay, but maybe he's getting close. I'm going to try to get in there and try to bump this dude to try to mess with his aim as much as possible. Now, I don't know if I actually get to that because I think he dies before I bump him. There's a bump right at the end. I don't know if that helped, but that's the idea, right? Try to ram that guy, make it harder for him to hit your buddy. Kratos did a nice job backing out until he was reloaded. That guy had to come around the corner. He had to, right? He could sit there and wait for me to shoot him, or he could take a chance and try to get a shot on Kratos. But a couple of great examples right there of the multiple tank working with your buddy out there. I say buddy, we had no comms. This was completely random during a pub match right there. We just happened to work really well together. Earlier I didn't show it. We went together down when an ISU came around the corner. We took him out together. So really nice job. Shout out to him once again. But that's it for today's Q-tip. I hope that helped you guys out. That's all we've got. We will see ya.